This is a message. This is a video in response to a video that Faran Webb made, I think, on the 14th of January about a January detox, which was in turn a response to someone else, a man of a similar age, who was going through a similar thing at a similar time. And I think turning over a new leaf for a new year, that is, I mean, that is particularly. We all do it. We all do it. Most of us do it, don't we? Turn over a new leaf in a new year and make resolutions to change our lives and be better people and improve our health and take a look at ourselves, a long, hard look in the mirror and decide that maybe we should do something. At the time of Farhan's video, um, I was 3 days into my own, I wouldn't call it a detox, but it was a determination to lose weight because in the past 5 years, 6 years maybe, I've put on an extraordinary amount of weight, probably about 10 kilos. I've always been, well, no, I've been a keen runner for the last 20 something years, and it was really impacting on my ability to move. It's been a year and a month since I gave up drinking and gave up alcohol. I thought that would have an impact on my weight. Absolutely nothing changed. But then again, I didn't put on weight. So in the past month, in the past month, I have lost 6 point something kilos. Um, is it 6 point something? Yeah, 6 point something, about 6.5 kilos. Or is it seven? Anyway, 6.5 kilos. And I've done that, I think, by cutting out all processed foods, except for I've had six poppadoms, and I'm also still drinking coffee. What else am I eating? Yeah, the poppadoms, the coffee. Oh yes, and 1/3 of a vegan pizza pre-made by a factory somewhere or other. A third of a vegan pizza once a week. Um, I'm averaging about 1,400 calories a day, and obviously exercise brings that down as well. Uh, so I'm working on a deficit, but I don't feel hungry and I don't feel I'm starving. What I've mainly been eating is beans, celery, carrots, a hell of a lot of carrots, and the beans have to be soaked and cooked at home because there's salt in almost all processed beans. Haven't eaten any wheat, any rice, any flour of any kind, except for the pizza, um, and no potatoes, no rice cakes. So it has made me feel better and more alert. I think the thing that made the biggest impact was cutting out salt and reducing my sodium level because when I'm using an app to track my progress, to track my intake, and I noticed on this particular app that my sodium was high and my potassium was low. I Googled it and it turns out that this is not unusual. Um, and so I switched that around and now I'm well under my sodium intake and way up on my potassium intake. So that is a good thing. And surprisingly, it's not all in bananas. It's largely as a result of eating spinach. I think broccoli possibly. I think spinach is the main thing. Um, yeah, I haven't been going hungry. I haven't felt hungry. I haven't felt low on energy. Um, and I felt a lot more positive about life in general. I have been waking up in the night, but I think that's because I've got more energy and I haven't been waking up worrying or waking up and yearning for cake or anything like that. I've just been awake briefly, put the podcast in, put the headphones on, and try and learn a bit of Spanish. It hasn't really worked. Anyway, um, I wondered, Farhan, how you were doing with your detox and whether, well, you're looking well. Um, I wanted an update. So this is for you. How's it going? How's it going?